In the previous video I filmed, it might not be the previous video posted to the channel, I analyzed this DEL bulb. This is a Cree bulb. I believe this is potentially about 10 years old. It's very good quality, and I actually had a very high positive opinion about this bulb. Now let's test a piece of garbage bulb. This is an EcoSmart bulb. It is not for use with dimmers. It's allegedly suitable for damp locations. We can test that. It's also allegedly suitable for use in totally enclosed luminaries. It is a 9 watts, so it's going to be a 60 watt incandescent equivalent. And if that's our date code, 1803, it's probably from, I don't know, 2018. This seems kind of cheap for 2018, but I guess by then these are pretty bad already. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny, I really don't remember these becoming a major annoyance to me until into the 2020s, but I guess these probably were around in the late 2010s in this garbage form factor, and I just didn't care yet because there was still consumer choice. Anyways, so that might not be a date code at all. You know, you really can't assume that a 4-digit number that looks like a month and a year is always a date code. It could be something totally irrelevant. So this weighs very little. I've held ones that weigh a lot less than even this. It feels like there's hardly anything in there. And I only picked this up because sometimes, in very, very rare cases, I can tolerate the use of these bulbs. And I need one for the drop light. Usually I find that these are garbage, but there's been like 2 or 3 off-brand ones. I think one of them was a really cheap, great value branded one, and it looked very similar to this. That one, for whatever reason, I was able to use. The quality of light was good, didn't put flicker into the cam or etc. I was buying a lamp at the OK Will, and it was a 4-bulb lamp, so I was just grabbing different bulbs to put in there and figured give this one a shot in hopes that it works with the drop lights. So let's put this in there. EcoSmart is the Home Depot brand. I like EcoSmart's other bulbs. I use the CFLs all over the house. I have purchased thousands, so there's no exaggeration. I purchased thousands of the Eco incandescent halogen bulbs before consumer choice of light bulbs got canceled out. And the CFLs are still made to this day. I still buy them, and I still think that they're very good. So we're going to test this at 120.3 the volts. Here we go. Yep, I'll probably be able to use this for the drop light. Go figure. So this is consuming 0.11 the amps, 8.8 the watts, so pretty much right where it's listed, and has a power factor of 0.63, which is downright pathetic. So this is very poorly made. Very surprisingly, I immediately don't see anything terribly wrong with it. It's blinding to look at, whereas a normal 60 watt incandescent bulb, it's bright, but it's not like it's gonna make you squint. This, I can't even look at this thing, it's so obnoxious. I'll turn the lights off here and see. The color rendering is pretty satisfactory. I can tell it's not an incandescent. The coloring isn't quite right, but it's very close. I think that the average consumer would find this totally satisfactory. Color rendering is reasonable. Very acceptable color rendering. And now let's see if it flickers. So in the person, motion looks smooth. I don't see any flicker from that. I move the bulb around, and that's the fixture cutting out. That's not the bulb. I don't see any flicker moving it around. Gosh, this is burning my retinas though. Holy cow. Let's zoom this in and let's see if there is a flicker. Okay, so there is a flicker. It's far from the worst I've seen. as far as what shows up on the camera. In person, I can't detect a flicker. There's just something else that's harsh about it. I used to think that the aspect of the DELs that bothered me was the flicker, but now after testing a handful of ones that I don't seem to perceive any flicker and still get the headache after using, it's got to be something else. It's got to be a lack of balance of blue light, or out of balance blue light exposure, or some other harshness of the bulb. I'm actually already getting a headache from this. This is so bad. And it's barely, I mean, according to the camera, the flicker is very minor, and I can't detect any flicker in person. Yeah, this is literally giving me a headache. Wow. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this in the drop light then. I think it would work fine with the camera as far as the camera is concerned, but I don't want to get a headache while I'm working on something. Well, the bulb stinks. I really don't like these types of bulbs. I'm turning this off. They're just very, very poorly built. This likely gets scalding hot. Yeah, this is already very warm. And it's shocking to me that it says suitable for use in enclosed fixtures, because this is just going to cook whatever lousy electronics are inside here. The top of it's ambient temperature still, but this is hot, and this will get practically as hot as an incandescent if you run it long enough, even an open fixture. I can't believe that this is allegedly suitable for enclosed fixtures because of that heat and other reasons too, but the equipment in there, the diodes and whatever, is so overdriven. The lifespan of these bulbs is never anywhere as near what it claims to be. A lot of the packages of these bulbs will claim something astronomical like 25,000 hours or 15,000 hours, and a lot of times they don't even last any more than an incandescent, and that bothers me because that's misleading, and it's false advertising, and it shouldn't be. I don't know how much these bulbs cost now. I wouldn't pay 5 cents for it because I can't use it. The only thing I'd be able to use this in is maybe some kind of like outdoor fixture I just run at night, but even then I spend a lot of time outside. I don't want to get a headache outside, so yeah, I don't know. I have no use for this. That's unfortunate. I mean, I didn't pay anything for it, but I guess it'll go back to the okay, well, maybe somebody else can use it. Maybe they can put it in a lamp. Maybe they can put it with a cordless phone set, just throw parts all over the warehouse and patch them back together and throw it on the sale floor.